For our younger fans out there, let me tell you about the Peterson Museum. It took place back in 2010 and it's still around today, but they don't show the car stuff that they once did 11 years ago. And during this time, I don't remember exactly the time of year, but they had pretty much every canceled car on display, but it wasn't meant to be that. It meant to be, this is what will be coming out during 2010 and into 2011. But unfortunately, that just, it didn't happen like that. They were so ambitious. Mattel was, they wanted to release all these Piston Cup haulers, as you can see here on the screen, and they just didn't get around to releasing 75% of them. And what really is perplexing to me is that the 2010 line finished, but from January until the Cars 2 stuff came out, there was nothing. They didn't make anything. It's kind of weird that it happened like that, but either way though, looking at these pictures and these videos of the Peterson Museum when I was 9 years old during 2010, all I could think about is how badly I wanted this stuff. I was like, where did it go, Mom? Like, Mom, I want this stuff. Why can't we find this in the store? Literally, it has to go somewhere. Like, where are these physical copies? I want to know. And here we are 11 years later, and I really couldn't see myself in this spot. I didn't think I would still be making, or I don't know if I'd be making videos at all, because I hadn't started back then. But here I am with a piece that I'm not sure if it was from the Peterson Museum, but it is one of the cars that was shown at the museum, and that is the N2O Cola Semi cab. Man, I'm so grateful to have this. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece. It's a prototype of a canceled car, and I just love it. You guys, some people don't really have that appreciation for canceled and prototype stuff yet, but you will as you get older, and I just love it. It's really the main drive for me collecting because, I'll never be done. Like, I'll never have all the canceled stuff, but it's always something to hunt after. And so, yeah, guys, welcome to Canceled Car Tuesdays. Let's get into it. This guy doesn't have a name, obviously, so feel free to name him in the comments section below. There's not really a picture of him from the movie, but maybe I'll be able to find, like, the trailer or something. I obviously don't have the trailer, but he was going to be released with the trailer. I love the expression first and foremost here. He is mean. I mean, I don't know if mean's the right word, but he's angry, he's shouting, he seems a little upset at something. And the reason why I said this is more of a prototype of a canceled car is because you can see these plastic pieces are just so out of sorts. Now, granted, during the 2008 to 2012 period, Mattel loved to do mouth plates. They loved to do little plastic pieces that they could interchange a lot, so then it was easier to do repaints. Makes sense, okay? But they didn't do it well at all. Like, if you look here, this is like the extreme example. If this isn't a prototype, like if this is like a finished sample, then this would be bad. Like, I would complain about it because you have these two plastic pieces here, and they do not match the purple metal body at all. These are like a pink magenta, and they don't even match themselves. But you have the darker purple on the metal here, and it just kind of looks like a mess. The side view mirrors are a little off as well. But my point is, Mattel could not match for the life of them, for a lot of the cars, the plastic shade of paint with the metal shade of paint. And this is a prime example of that. But I'm giving Mattel the benefit of the doubt that they wouldn't release something that looks this bad, that they would tone it up a little bit, seeing as this is likely a prototype. Now, he's got his N2O Cola logo there on the hat, looking nice. 68 on either side for, Manny Flywheel's number, who was the racer during that time. Now it's H.J. Hollis. On the back here, you have the smokestacks in silver. His license plate is the 47 M4U, and I say that as if it's like a classic piece. Mattel uses license plate a lot. I don't get it, They also love to use that like other red and white one. I think that one's like M2, 1M2 or something like that. This one is also quite popular, and it's got that dipstick text above it, so I can always remember. And then you got the N2O Cola logos there on the mud flaps, which are very nice, very, very nice. And then that's where you have connected the trailer into. And here's the base. Mattel Inc., Disney, Pixar, China. And this is what would have attached it to the package, these two inserts there. So a beautiful piece, not in mint condition, but as I always say, canceled cars really never are. And now let's pull up Manny Flywheel here. This is the Motor Speedway of the South, limited to 1,000 Manny. And like, you might be saying like, why the heck are you showing that? And I just, I felt like it's a little easier for me to get because the other one's a little harder. It's very hard to explain. I've explained it before. So for those longtime fans, you know why, but just roll with it if you don't, or go back to like my Mood Springs Pity video. But yeah, he's a much darker purple. He matches obviously the metal more so, but even that, he's darker than. So they really were all over the place with N2O Cola. One of my favorite sponsors, to be honest with you. Now this pity over here is a prototype resin pity of the canceled N2O Cola Pity. I talked about this in my Mood Springs Pity video. I don't have the die-cast metal one that I once reviewed on my channel. And then these two things are customs over here that I all talked about in my Team N2O Cola video, and I'll leave that link in the description and card suggestion pop-up. So you can see this guy is from Matty Cars 95. Again, talked about more in the team video. This purple matches Manny, I'd say, a little bit better. But they all are a little bit mixed. And you have the custom toolbox that I've had forever. And then, of course, we'll pull up Parker Breakston here, who's an even different purple. He's more on the blue side of the spectrum. And last but not least, we've reached green with H.J. Hollis, the next gen. All right, so now let me just compare them to a couple other semis, and actually these are going to be other canceled semis I have. I have 4 canceled semis. The rarest probably being Fiber Fuel here. Love this guy, he's got a grand old smile. And we'll show Easy Idol, who I reviewed before in my Team Easy Idol video. He's also extremely rare. I mean, all these are just absolutely stupid, dummy rare, but those two more so, I'd say, than these two. And here's the Gasprin semi-cab, who's my personal favorite. I'd say I just love his expression. It's so unique. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Love showing my canceled stuff to you guys. And, maybe one day this stuff will get released. I would love to see the team sets return and all that. And, it's very possible. They still release semi-cabs. They released, Dale Ruffalo. They're releasing the Spearmint Semi. So I wouldn't put it past them to release an N2O Cola one. And honestly, I don't know why they wouldn't. Why not make all of them, right? But anyways, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you guys soon for another video. Bye now.